behind me is the mixer of the month. It has a story to tell, and this is why I love what I do. First off, take a look at this thing. This is absolutely hilarious. Yes, you are seeing zip ties here. So the back cap screw broke off inside of there, and in an attempt to hold it in place, which a valiant attempt it actually is, they put a zip tie in place. If that ain't American ingenuity, I don't know what is. Well, I'm going to tell you why this is the mixer of the month, to tell this machine story, and to pay respects to its now deceased owner. Customer states, "Dear Mr. Mixer, you recently serviced my nearly identical 2001 Tilt Head Classic. Thank you. While I was waiting for my mixer to be finished, my Uncle Jim passed away on May 16th. My condolences. My mom and her brother brought me Jim's mixer while they were preparing for his house sale. I don't know much about the mixer or why it's in the state it's in. What I do know is that he was an Air Force veteran in Vietnam and was an aircraft mechanic. F-16s, that's really cool. Thank you for your service." After the Air Force, he was a master diesel mechanic. I have no doubt that something went wrong with this mixer. He took it apart and fixed it. It does make me chuckle a bit that the backplate screw broke and he used zip ties to keep it together. Me too. I'm having it powder coated because I don't want to have two identical white mixers, but I do want to keep it and I want to get it back to new condition. I'll be adding Air Force decals once I get it back to honor him and his service. That is really cool. I know you get a ton of mixers to service. Everyone has a story and reading them takes extra time. However, I'm looking forward to having this mixer back to sit next to my one from my wedding and to get use from both of them. First off, Alicia, thank you so much for sending this in. Thank you for sharing this story. I hope that the pain of your uncle's passing passes quickly, and I hope the memories stay long. Now, let's fast forward a couple weeks. Take a look. This is the finished product. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm sure your Uncle Jim would be very pleased that you did this in his honor. Now, before we show this finished product in its entirety, I do want to take a moment to read James Richard Ripka's obituary. James Richard Ripka was born in Kewanee, Illinois. He was raised in Kewanee and moved to Spirit Lake, Iowa in 1958. James attended Spirit Lake High School. He joined the Air Force in 1963 and received his GED. James passed away on May 16, 2025 in Brighton, Colorado. James was a master diesel mechanic for heavy equipment machinery. James worked for Wagner Heavy Equipment for many years before retiring. He is survived by his daughter, April, brother, Wayne, sister, Linda, nieces and nephews, David, Alicia, Nicole, and Tina. He's preceded in death by Gilbert and Vivian, his parents. James will forever live with us in our memories. Let's take a moment of silence to honor James and his military service. Now, this machine is definitely an ode to his Air Force service and the F-16s he worked on. Take a look. This thing is called Shimmer Gold, and you can tell it's got like a gray exterior, but when you get closer, you can see all of these flecks of gold hidden in that gray. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is an absolutely wonderful way to honor his memory, and once those decals are on there, this thing, it's just going to be a tribute to his life for decades to come. Thank you, Lisa, for sending this in and allowing us to tell his story.